Hello guys, welcome back to another cooking video, and today I'm here with my mom, my aunt, Lisette, and a family relative, and today we're going to be cooking some seafood soup. Now this is, I guess, traditional in our family. I'm not sure if it's traditional in Ecuador, which it might be because, in Ecuador there's a lot of fresh seafood and everything. But in today's video, we're going to be cutting up some onions, garlic, vegetables, corn, stuff like that and that nature. And we're going to be, assembling the soup. So in this video, you guys are going to see that. You guys can watch the process right here.
Yeah. No.
Okay guys, so basically step one is to cut all the vegetables up so then you could put them in the pot. So some of the vegetables we have here are celery, potato. As you can see, my aunt right here in this clip is cutting up some onions. As we can see, my mom is giving her a carrot so then she could cut up too. And you can see that my mom is also cutting up the potatoes into dicing them up into pieces. And my girl is cutting up the celery, and so we have to put everything in the pot so then it can start boiling. And there are a lot of vegetables here because we have a big pot and we're gonna make a lot of soup, so you guys are gonna see that here. We put a lot of vegetables over here, as you guys can see inside the pot, because it is going to be a lot of soup. And now you can see cilantro is a very important thing to add to soup or to any type sort of food of your liking, if cilantro goes with it, to be honest. And over here you can see my girl is peeling the garlic, and over there my aunt and my mom were peeling the stems off of the cilantro so then they could cut it easier when they put it inside the soup. Here you can see my neighbor, she's cutting up the sweet potato into dices so then we could add that into the pot. As you can see right here, my mom is cutting the swordfish into chunks or little slices or little bits or however you want to call that. She's going to put that into the little pot right there, and that's going to act as just like a little container to put all the seafood, the raw seafood in, so then she could put it inside the soup later on. You're going to see that. And right here you can see my mom is cutting the outside of the swordfish. I'm gonna guess that's because those parts taste a little bit more fishier. So she's just cutting that out so then that doesn't go into the soup. Now over here you can see that my mom is about to cut the shrimp in half with my aunt. So basically they just rip off the scale tail, as you could call it. I'm not sure what to call that, to be honest. I know it's like a very hard skin at the end of the tail. I forgot what it's called. So we're just gonna call it the scale tail. So the scale tail we take off and then we just cut the shrimp in half and we basically put it in the pot just like that. Be asking, why does the shrimp look different than the other one? And that is because the gray shrimp is not cooked, it is raw, and the brighter shrimp is already cooked. But it does not matter, you guys can use raw shrimp or already cooked shrimp. It'll come out almost the same way. Just make sure not to overcook the seafood, and that goes for the swordfish too, because overcooked seafood does not taste as good as just regular cooked seafood. If you know how to cook seafood, if you've ever tasted some good seafood, then you know what I mean. Good seafood does not taste like fishy. It tastes like actual, it doesn't taste fishy.
Seafood. For your mom. Because your mother wants to cook it faster, we're gonna leave it up cool. There. It's gonna stop boiling really quickly. This is what it is for. Okay.
As you guys saw there, we added a little bit of homemade sazon, and then my mom here is adding some peanut butter. So I'm not sure if anybody else puts peanut butter in their soup or peanut butter in their food, which I'm pretty sure they do. So the peanut butter here in the soup acts as just like flavor slash it makes the soup more creamier and thicker. So then when you eat the soup, it fills you up a lot. And trust me, the seafood mixed in with the vegetables and everything, you're going to be like, damn, this meal is so good.
Please be careful. I don't want you to get burned. Ay, viste. I knew it.
What? Viste what?
Slip there for a little bit. This little arrangement. Knowing Nana, she'll come and slip and fall on top of this thing. Lila, leave it. Leave it alone. Let it boil.
It is boiling though. I was just checking if it was good.
You don't have to touch it either. He'll do it on his own.
That's right.
tell Nana not to come over.
No, I'm not gonna tell her anymore. She's gonna be sick.
Oh. Come here.
Oh my god. Babe. Babe! Oh my god. Take over there. No, take over
It's just it's windy. So. What did she put?
peanut butter and yogurt.
That's it?
Just no, yeah.
Oh, because the yogurt was frozen. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna get a better one. I think it's better. It's more stable for her to use. I'm gonna buy a nice one. You know why I want to get the other one? Because I want to when she cooks it, you cook over here. That's it. So the stove is not those stove that are industrial. They need that first. The stove. It's too much heat. You see how it's working here? So I put it up.
Smells good, right?
Yeah. Why not?
And now we're gonna add the seafood. As you guys can see here, my mom brought me a little plate of cilantro so then I could put it in the soup. There you go. You can see my little skills of putting cilantro inside the soup right there. And I had to use a glove because this seafood is obviously very, wet and everything. So, I didn't want to get it dirty with my hands, even though I washed my hands. So, what is that? I put gloves on because I didn't want to get them dirty again. So, I'm just grabbing the shrimp, the seafood / the swordfish, and I'm just putting it inside the soup right there, as you guys can see.
So they would buy the peanut butter, the peanut, and they would put it through this machine. And you had to molerlo, and it would bring out the peanut butter fresh. And now all this stuff is different, easier. Of course, the fish and the shrimp was freshly caught from the day. The corn was freshly bought from the day. Let me see if you taste it good. If not, I'll have to put a little bit more salt.
Alrighty. And here we go. We have the fish soup here. And this is how it comes out looking. And then when you guys taste it, you guys will be amazed. I already ate like 3 plates of this, so yep. And if you guys have any more questions or anything about the soup, you guys can let me know in the comment section below. And this was our cooking video. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.